Good morning, student. I am your MS and GK teacher, Lekha Parmar. So today we will see the explanation of the lesson number 1 of moral science, that is God at the door. In this story we will see about God, that God is everywhere and in everything. This is the story of an old woman named Mrs. Jennifer. So let's start. An old woman living in an Irish town. She prayed to God every day and wanted to meet Him personally. She thought about God day and night. So this is a story of a old lady, Mrs. Jennifer. She lives in an Irish town and she prays to God every day, in day as well as at night. One day before going to bed, she remembered Him intensely. That night, God appeared in her dream and promised to visit her the next day. When she woke up the next morning, she was very happy and at once began preparing to welcome Him. She cleaned her home and arranged whatever little furniture she had. Then she started preparing delicious pastry for God. So one day, Mrs. Jennifer was remembering God intensely, means from the depth of the heart, or with very heartily she was remembering God. At that night, God came in her dream and promised her to come to her house next day. So she started preparing as he cleaned the house and the furniture and arranged them and started making pastries for God. While she was preparing the pastries, someone knocked the door. She rushed to open the door. She was a salesman trying to sell some magazine. When she was preparing pastry for God, someone knocked the door. So she thought that God is there, but salesman was there to sell some magazine. So she was almost irritated to see him and shouted, "Please do not disturb me. Today I am waiting for an important visitor. So keep my doorway clear. Do not waste my time." She turned the salesman away and almost slammed the door. So when she saw the salesman, she was very irritated by the salesman and told him not to come and go and don't waste her time, as she was waiting for some important visitor. And she slammed the door, shut the door very loudly. The woman cleaned the kitchen after preparing the pastries and sat down near the fireplace in the drawing room waiting for God. So after preparing the pastries, you can see her in the picture, she was preparing pastry for God. So after preparing the pastry, she cleaned the kitchen and sat down near the fireplace at the drawing room. After some time, someone knocked the door again. She rushed to the door like before, expecting to see God. She was disappointed to see the neighbor's little girl, who had come smelling the sweet aroma of the pastries coming from the old woman's kitchen. So the second time when door knocked, she ran fast and rushed to the door to see that is there anyone or is there God. So she saw one little girl as she came after smelling the aroma of the pastries which Mrs. Jennifer was making. So with a sweet smile on her face and a twinkle in her eyes, she said, "Mrs. Jennifer, the sweet smell of the pastries has drawn me to your home. Can I have a pastry, please?" So that little girl was asking to Mrs. Jennifer that you made the pastries and that pastry's aroma called me here to your home. Can you give me one pastry? So the old woman was saying. The old woman said to the girl angrily, I'm sorry, but please do not disturb me today as I'm expecting some important guest. So Mrs. Jennifer was very angry and saying to girl that please don't disturb me, you go, I'm waiting for someone. Okay, so you can come some another day to taste the pastries. She is saying to the girl that you come another day, I will give you another day, now you go. She closed the door without waiting for the girl's reply and returned to the drawing room, waiting for God to show up. Hours passed by and the day turned into night. As the girl gone, she came back to the drawing room and waiting for God. As hour passed and day became turned into night. There was no sign of God. She was disheartened and wondered why God did not keep his promise. She was wondering that why did not came and did not keep his promise. So he disappointed. Finally, she fell asleep crying while thinking about him. God again appeared in her dream and said, my dear, I visited you twice today and you turned me away. So after saying this, she fell asleep. You can see here in the picture, she is sleeping. So while sleeping, another dream came. In that dream, God is saying that I came to your house twice, but you turned me away. She was surprised and said, it cannot be. I waited for you all the day, but there was no sign of you. When did you visit? Now Mrs. Jennifer is saying that it doesn't happen. ये हो नहीं सकता. That I was waiting for you, but you haven't came. And you are saying that you came. So when did you visit my house? So God is replying her. God said, first I came as a salesman and then the neighbor's little child. But both times you turned me away even without hearing what I had to say. Now God is replying that I came twice. First time as a salesman and second time as a neighbor's little child. But without hearing me, you told me to go. So now the woman is replying. The woman realized her mistake and said, I did not recognize you. Oh Lord, please pardon me. Now the woman is saying, oh God, sorry, it's my mistake that I haven't recognized you. Recognize means मैंने आपको पहचाना नहीं. Sorry God, मुझे माफ कर दीजिए. So God said, I am present in everything and in everywhere. So God is saying that I am present in each and everything and everywhere. So the moral of the story is that God is present in each and everything and everywhere. God is omnipresent. So we can say the reflection. God is present in all his creation. If we truly want to love and respect God, we should first show love and reverence toward his creations. God speaks to us through his creations, and to communicate with him, we should first learn to feel his presence in all that he has created. Means we have to see all his creations and speak to all his creations. Through them, they communicate with us. So student, please go through this lesson. Till then, bye.